Before we dive into what you and the Omnitrack team have been busy with over the last few months, could you give us a quick refresher on what Omnitrack is for those who might not be familiar with it?
Highly, of course. It's really great to be back on this product showcase, so thank you very much for having me again. Omnitrack, for those who don't know it, is VinciWorks' centralized compliance data collection tool. It actually helps organizations to streamline their data collection, including follow-ups, approvals, and reporting, all in one centralized location. Omnitrack is flexible, it's intuitive, and it is 100% customizable. This means that businesses can really track, review, analyze, and monitor all of their compliance tasks across the organization with real ease and in one location. Omnitrack really helps to ensure that compliance operates at the speed of business.
And if you'd like to see Omnitrack in action, just type OT into the chat now. Ruth, what are some of the most popular solutions clients are currently using Omnitrack for?
Sure. So the top 5 solutions in Omnitrack this year are AML client onboarding, supplier and vendor onboarding, GDPR registers, gift and hospitality registers, and the legal compliance suite for law firm, which contains 18 different workflows specially fit for law firms.
If you have a look in the chat now, we've included links to the one pages for each of the solutions Ruth just told us about, where you can explore them in more detail. Ruth, let's talk about the reporting revamp. Why was reporting chosen as the big product and development initiative for your team in 2025?
Sure. And so the dedicated Omnitrack customer success team really have regular check-ins with all of our clients on a regular basis. And what we consistently heard over the last few months was that clients, while collecting data through, they kind of said that while collecting data through Omnitrack was smooth and easy, they felt that they wanted to turn the data that they collected into kind of even more actionable insights. And that's why we've decided to focus on reporting over the last few months from a development perspective. Imagine a company where you've got different teams, legal, risk, HR, compliance. They all want to have access to dashboards. They want to be able to have kind of cross-solution visibility and more flexible reports. And that's why we really decided to give a focus on the reporting element of Omnitrack. Instead of actually patching up the old system that's been in place for over 5 years, we actually decided to rebuild the reporting engine from the ground up. So the goal really of this exercise was to empower every user, that's from an admin to a manager to an executive, to actually have real-time insights into the data so they can act quickly and confidently as necessary and use the data as they should.
Really sounds like you guys have had your ear to the ground and listened to what people want, influencing the new build. What are the biggest changes you and your team have introduced?
Yeah, so there are 4 main upgrades that we are doing to the reporting piece. One is that we're building a brand new infrastructure, which has been rebuilt for speed, power, and scalability. The second one is that we're focusing on cross-form dashboards. This means that we can combine reports from multiple solutions inside one view. So until now, it's been kind of separated. It's going to be one view where you can see different reports. We have a new report builder, which includes dynamic filters, flexible visuals, and advanced field combinations. And finally, as I mentioned before, we're allowing access for all users. So we're really opening up reporting to both managers and admins, to end users as well. So everyone can access reports that are relevant for them.
So let's just unpack that a little bit more. Why was this new infrastructure so necessary?
Yeah, so this was actually critical really to ensure that the new reporting did exactly what we wanted it to do. The new infrastructure, in essence, allows us to introduce this advanced filtering and conditional logic and really give us highly tailored reporting. It's faster, it's more powerful, and as I mentioned, more scalable, which actually means that even after we've released reporting, it's going to continue improving over time without us actually hitting any specific roadblocks because the infrastructure is in place.
And how will the cross-form dashboards work in practice?
Sure. So previously, actually, reporting was restricted to kind of one form at a time. So you had to click into the specific form to see the reports. Now users can actually combine these reports across multiple forms into a single centralized dashboard. So for example, if you had one form in anti-money laundering, which was a client level risk assessment, second form, which was a matter level risk assessment, you can now see that data side by side. Think about risk and compliance managers who can now monitor whistleblowing, health and safety, and maybe supplier onboarding all in one snapshot. That's an amazing tool for any organization to have. Interestingly enough, actually over half of our clients are actually using Omnitrack for multiple solutions, meaning they're not just taking one solution, they've got different types of compliance solutions. And for them, being able to create this holistic view is really a massive, massive game changer.
Oh, simplicity is always a beautiful thing. And the new report builder, what is different about that?
Yeah, so the report builder is actually much more dynamic. Users can now combine different fill types inside of one report, and they can choose things such as counts or sums or averages, depending on the relevant fill types. We've also gone into a lot of detail to ensure we've got advanced visuals like stacked and grouped bar charts. And the big addition I think is going to be useful for a lot of our existing clients is that we can apply custom date ranges to line charts as well. So we can have kind of different periods being compared to each other. I should mention also that filtering has been upgraded. So you can now filter by drop downs, users, dates, or lookups. And you can even drill straight from a chart into the raw data table. This means you can kind of go from a high level insight to the granular details in just a few clicks.
And I think you probably pricked a few ears up when you said reporting is no longer limited to admins. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's right. That was a big game changer for us, especially for our existing clients, and it really came in response to our existing clients. So now, in essence, we've got managers and end users that can build and view reports that are relevant to their role. So it used to be just limited kind of to the admin side. They can share dashboards, they can create their own views, they can access even the insights they need in real time. And so really we can see that admins will still have kind of full oversight, but reporting is no longer kind of bottlenecked. It's opened up to the whole organization.
And just kind of clarify for us, Ruth, what is the difference between a report and a dashboard?
Yeah, sure. So a report is what we consider kind of a single view of one specific data set. So for example, it might be submissions by a department or say a flag response over time, whereas a dashboard is a collection of those reports that are brought together in one layout, giving a broader kind of high level overview. Maybe I'll give an example again in that anti-money laundering example, where you could have a compliance manager who could see both the client and the matter level in one dashboard. They could maybe see how many high-risk clients were onboarded and how many high-risk matters are active, or they could filter it by departments or on different risk levels. And obviously this visibility of the data is extremely, extremely powerful.
Right, let's talk rollout. If people want to get their hands on this, what does the timeline look like for you and your team?
Yeah, sure. So we're about to begin our beta testing very, very soon. And in Q4, we're going to be going live for all clients. For any of our existing Omnitrack clients listening, just to let you know, not to worry, there is no data migration needed. All existing dashboards that you have in place, all existing reports will carry over automatically to the new reporting piece. And for anyone eager to kind of get to know more, etc. We are going to be sharing guides and videos and templates to help everyone get started. For existing clients also, we're going to run what we call a hypercare week, where we're actually going to book in, have the option to book in one-to-one onboarding support for the new reporting tool. And anyone listening in that does want to be part of our beta program, feel free to maybe type in the word beta into the chat, and our team will reach out. You can join that program.
Ruth, I don't think the Omnitrack team ever slows down. And I know it's been a really, really busy period, but can I ask what's next on the roadmap?
Sure. Next up is permissions. We're working on a more flexible role-based permission model. In essence, this is coming again from our kind of client feedback. We want to give organizations really much finer control over who can see and do different things inside of the Omnitrack system. And this will apply to both kind of admins and end users. We want to ensure that the right people have the right levels of access to the data. While this exists now, we want to take it kind of one step further to really allow much more flexibility for existing clients and solutions. And honestly, it's really a great way for us to provide more opportunities for organizations to actually utilize Omnitrack for additional compliance workflows. Because a reminder to everyone, even though we have our kind of main templates that we use, organizations are using Omnitrack for a wide range of different data collection exercises. So we're really, really excited to get started the development work on that once reporting is complete.
I can just feel your excitement so much. So no migration headaches, plenty of support to get everyone up and running, and even the chance to jump into beta if you want early access. And with role-based permissions on the roadmap, it's clear Omnitrack is only getting more flexible and more powerful from here on out.